music, but these music not slaps. Like, you don't release music or anything. This is so embarrassing. So let's take a look at this. I want to show you Tiger's response to it because he's trying to pinky up about it. I don't understand. Music as a tool, of course. He's reporting upset. It's been 50 years of my time. Maybe it's just a eyebrow. It's really a big issue. It seems like immediately people accuse them of using AI because it is blatantly obvious that is AI. That's not Tiger's vocals. It is AI impersonating Tiger's vocals within the 80s. You know, I like some here at PTA like City on the radio. And they're going to say, but hey, it's the most publicity Tiger's had in a decade. And there's a few sentences in this full review on here what you disagree with. I actually think he got more publicity than was Leaf fans, where he was constantly getting clowned on for being an avid Leaf fans. Fiddler. Oh, by the way, how's nice is that popping off yet? What's the meteoric rise of Five-Star coming? If you want to get a sense of what Starface actually sounds like, I suggest you go to the 3D Troops Music AI music generator Trello, allegedly the one Phoenix Flexen used to create his hit single Rubbers, and typing in the following tags: Tyga, 1980s, synth pop, new wave, 80s pop, Tyga, some thriller synth. You have to type Tyga a bunch of times to make the model realize you want Tyga's vocals. I guess you know, like Tyga's perfect. So if you get the really good track message, that's how the record is AI generated. And all I'm saying is that I was first getting the generated song that sounded exactly like Scarface, assuming it had included a song about a critic trying to write a review of a Tyga album. Spoiler alert, turns out it was an AI generated album, by the way. So, like, the reviewer would have been 100% right to say that, but, you know, they were just playing it safe, I suppose. Yeah, you yourself can generate basically the exact same album of Starface, because it's very clearly what he did here to make it in the first place. Just a couple of pop cues. Initially, implied the album was 100% human made, even down to the mixing. We used a lot of the old hardware, the lane, everything that we used to stuff that was used in the movie. But then a week later, when asked by Vibe if you AI on the record, he pulled in about face and said, for sure. I imagine someone on his team told them that they're going to have to drop the massage. Otherwise, they're going to be asked about how they made the music, and they have no idea. It's about old hardware delays and harmonizing the DVDs, so this is kind of one of the collapse there, right? So now it's saying, like, it always would be better. Then it is the world's smallest violin, there's one sad song about it. It's a victim of this AI man was. I've never spoken of this with anybody because I always felt like it's similar to a musician explaining how he does his tricks. Like, why are people over explaining how they get that right? That is the worst comparison I've ever heard. But you know, musicians like actually have to be extremely confident to create their own tricks. You typed in some sentences. How are those even remotely comparable? And it's not a secret. You can hear the AI in the record. I would listen to it. It's crap. It's just like the most throwaway AI slop music that would fool anything. And I love that he treats it like a secret formula. Brother, we all hear it. We all know it's just anything use. You can't sing like that either. It's really it's your vocals, man. They're like, it wouldn't be less painful if you because like yeah we use AI so what cluster but then I try to think with like pointing added on it like it's pointed them out like yeah AI is like very evolved but let me explore and get the mind of like 80s artists really like sonically pay homage to all these people love this different my own style but AI kind of like the alien and Men in Black that provided but I had that it's all levers so that way I can make this incredible 80s album without AI. If you wanted to capitalize off that sound that's doing really well right now and other AI tracks like it have been well already article. So you just turn to AI to sort those out, speak out a whole album of that. It's not that deep. It's very clear what he does here. I don't know why he's trying to take like this artist's spin on. It's just AI. It's what it uses a tool for you to make your album. It was used to make the album. This wasn't just like that. It's just things that was there like supplemental work. It very clearly faded the whole album. Maybe there's like a couple of things you slid in there, your feet slid in there, and then like a little bit of and possibly, but it's not noticeable. Like I listen to it, I can't find anything that doesn't just immediately raise up just AI's. You have the goal to compare to autos. And I know people are going to be mad about saying this, but it's where technology feel like it's no different than auto tune is out. Some people are opposed to it, but realize who didn't use it. Again, the very different thing they're trying here. Auto tune still is there as a complement to your craft. It doesn't replace it. And in a lot of cases with auto tune, the people that are performing are still like very talented vocalists. Like T-Pain, for example. T-Pain, even without autotune, is a tremendous singer. Like he is a very talented vocalist. But autotune is there because it puts a new sound to it. It creates a different creative feel. So it doesn't replace or get rid of the need to sing or provide vocals. Whereas again, AI does. If it has done the entire album for you, like you didn't need to provide anything to it besides the sentences for which it will regurgitate a track. You then explained that he needed an 80s synth and guitar solo on certain songs from the album. Suno allowed him to add synthetic instrumentation, although he didn't name songs the technology was used on. So that sounds like laborious effort. Having to type in 80s synth and guitar solo, maybe I was too quick to judge. You really put in like some sweat here. Typing two words like that, 80s synth and guitar solo, dude, this guy's a creative genius. Holy fuck. Has anyone used AI this thoroughly? Wow, I've never envisioned such. But as far as the writing is all revolved in my there's nothing wrong with using technology or what you did use. It feels as though it the few sentences that just churned out this album. Doesn't seem like it was used as a tool to me, and the impression I get after listening to it. On this Scarface project, it's still created everything in the whole. I thought it was a great experience. But the lack of experience, we didn't make it. We didn't make anything. I think that AI is something out with everything. Scarface can do whatever the fuck he wants to do. He's on it, doesn't. He's above it all. It's a completely different thing. Glorious embarrassing sign off. It sounded like some random shit. Like, just look at the lyrics to some of this shit on here. This is from Powder Speech. Palm tree sway, music, play, steep it, steaming down the coast in a vintage ride. Chrome reflects the water where the seat is tied. Leather seats are hot. Flame starts ringing. Think about the bags. You know what they're bringing. Look at the skyline. Look at the shoreline. Everything is mine. That is literally pseudo. Like, I don't think you wrote that. I don't think any human being on your team contributed those lyrics to your AI pseudo thoughts. That is just something pseudo spits out when you ask for like a generic 80s track. Like, oh, no, it's blatant. As you think that any obvious the history of Walker is open on all words. Other achievement, she's players and writers cost money, they need food and drink water, a freight to go outside and smoke cigarette while tracking Instagram on the phone, where they might have some credit on things, they might have babies, trying to share what's able to revenue support for the contributions, and none of these things. If the actual music being made is worse for it, top industry will only start to count product being generated by AI music are demonstrably worse, i.e. profitable than the music that was being made by actual people, and then we continue on the AI using ratio and product optimizing profits. Very true. I talked about that. Everyone's talking about that because this costs $0 to make these. When you're just AI generating songs, you can do it infinitely, so you can release like 20 albums a year if you want to, for far cheaper and significantly quicker than if you were making human-made music. You know, the way music has always been. So it's very appealing to the music industry. There's already been instances of labels signing AI artists, which is just AI-generated tracks with an AI-generated avatar associated with it. Like it's very clearly heading in that direction. Tyga is now just going the whole on that path as well here, and it sucks. Like the music is bad. Like it's also just really shitty. The album is terrible. Even if you didn't know it was AI, which I think anyone will be able to smell that it is, but even if somebody didn't, the album's just not good. Like it still just isn't good music either. But the music industry probably doesn't matter all that much whether or not it's good. It's whether or not it's profitable. And since this costs next to nothing to make, it doesn't have to do extremely well to make a profit, thus making it worth it. Which is why I mean, see so many more artists doing this and so many more listening this kind of AI straight out there for these new stuff. The navigation goes off and it's higher. Every season, the world is the worst place by external distance. Yep, definitely deserve the big time. If it could go lower than it, you would deserve it. Anyway, that's about it. Yeah. No, the one that is one. When the PT died, he really. Yeah. Yes. I need to put. Yeah, one line. I mean, you know, it's maybe. All of my stars, I can continue this last three, but whatever. No, you keep it on Mars. I go into the units one of the. See, I'm like, those. It's like impossible to figure out the tier one there. Just go through the. Yes. Not yesterday. With my. So now we're just trying to prep more even playing your build experience here for some more. I'm probably 100% the game, but I just like the game enough that I want to keep clearing it and trying new things with it because there's so much versatility, so much variety. Like finance, zombie synergy. I did a run of that right before recording, which is like the big meta right now. Okay, let's go. To finish off my right adjacent. So like with zombie finance guy playing King Synergy, you put a life insurance policy on your zombies, explosive innards on your zombies, that way they blow up. When they blow up, cash in the life insurance policy, so you basically move near infinite. It's pretty cool. It's really, really strong. So I did a run of that just to farm up money so that way I could get even more undiscovered relics and stars and things like that. I've been grinding. This is a legitimately super fun game. And I'm gonna keep clearing tier threes, trying new things. I'm trying not to just follow the meta. Experimental and becoming the meta. And right now my damage on this is pretty terrible. Like it's not good, but it's sufficient. I mean, it's tier ones, so it's not super demanding. We'll give that to. Any of these tiers can use pretty free. You have to apply.
We fork it.
You get the-
Is there another vampire? Oh,
Build the even faster.
when he goes, this thing. No damage when they do.
I know
Die.
they're my. I don't feel like. I'm under one. Yeah. So let's together. Here. Usually DPS throws at medium. Oh. Like there's an actual. Look at the it's not for us just moving. Even. Trying to undiscovered.
Ah! Get down there! All right, everybody pays attention. No one gets hurt. Go! Open the door! They'll get worse than hurt! Hey! Hey! Ah! Come on! Ah, finally! Don't do anything! Let's go! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Come on! In the back! Come on! Come on! In the back! Come on! Let's go! Come on! Get in here and deal with the guard! Come on through!